Does it feel like your twin flame connection is going around in circles? Does it feel like it's a repeated pattern over and over again? Are they treating you the same way? Are you allowing them to treat you the same way? Are you continuously reaching out to them? Are you continuously stalking their social media? Are you continuously portraying the same behavior? The thing is, nothing will ever change if you don't change. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again and expecting a different result. It's only when we break the pattern, when we take our energy back, that's when things will start to align. My name is Angela Cleary. I'm a feminine empowerment coach. I specialize in healing after narcissistic abuse, and I also offer twin flame and spiritual guidance. This is the thing. We wonder why our twin flame behavior doesn't change. We wonder why they're still in teenage mode. Well, so are we. If we're constantly seeking outside ourselves for their validation, if we're constantly saying, well, if they reply, I'll feel good. If he texts me back, I'll feel good. You know what I mean? This is not going to work. You know what I mean? If we're constantly, every time that they ghost us or treat us the same way, and we're in pain, and we're unworthy, we're like, oh my God, you know, like it's genuine. This is this teenage fucking energy of, like, if he calls me pretty, I'll be fine. Every time your twin flame responds to you or, you know, gives you attention, it's not doing anything. It's literally putting a band-aid on a wound that needs to be assessed. Like, you know, you can't just cover it up. And that's what we're doing. It's the cycle. It's the fucking cycle. It's literally, it's like, they don't reply to us, we are triggered. But instead of healing our shit, we're waiting for them to reply. We're waiting for them to reply. Then they reply and they're like, yes, union. And like, then nothing happens. And you're in pain again because they don't fucking reply. And you're like, no. Like, this is the thing what happens with me. It's like, you know, I've had contact with my twin and we might see each other or whatever, and I'll be on this fucking high energy going, yes, union is here, everything's gonna be okay, and I'm feeling all the love and everything's gonna be okay. 3 days have passed and you're like, everything's still okay, and then a week passed, you're like, everything is still okay, and then you get really triggered because they're still ghosting you, and you're like, everything's not okay. But I've learned to realize every time I'm in this high energy and then I come down off it, I'm like, oh, that's why he's ghosting, because I have stuff to fucking heal, not because he's an asshole. And that's effectively it. Like, you know, I have to keep saying this to people and to myself. We pre-orchestrated this shit. We asked our twin flame prior to incarnation, will you trigger the fuck out of me? And we're like, can I trigger the fuck out of you so that we can heal our fucking shit? But if we don't heal our shit every time we're triggered, we're going to go around in the same circle. And this is the thing. We have a massive unworthiness wound here. We need to heal that. If you don't heal it, it's not going to, you know, you're not going to come into union. We cannot come into union if we're unhealed. We're breaking codependent relationship dynamics. But if you're in a codependent energy, needing their validation, needing their contact, then you're not going to come into union. You're just not, like. You're not allowed to come into a codependent relationship dynamic. It's supposed to be interdependent. We have to remember this is a 5D connection, a twin soul, deep soul connection. Most of the contact happens through the astral. That's where the trust comes in. So when you're in separation, like I don't love being in separation, but I love the parts of separation where I'm good in myself, where I've done my healing and I go into silence and I'm actually able to hear my twin. So, you know, I had to break a pattern lately with my twin flame. And it was really fucking hard. You know, really, really, really hard. But I saw her repeat, oh my God, if you see something more than once, it's a repeated pattern. If you see something more than fucking twice, you need a fucking slap. So I saw something, like I saw the pattern repeating more than once. Last year, I had a conversation about, actually very early on in our connection physically, I had a conversation with him. And nothing changed. We ended up like not seeing each other for months. Then I let him back in. And I let the pattern repeat. And I said nothing. And I said nothing. And I said nothing. And then I eventually said something. And nothing fucking changed. But then I let him back in again. And nothing fucking changed. So this time, when I saw the word try, I'm like, fuck no. No. Seeing that word was... Well, actually, I didn't say that initially. I was like, I'm seeing the word try again. I see a repeated pattern. But you know what? It's okay. It's fine. I'm going to let it slide. Then the next message was all the stuff that was repeating the pattern, and I was like, no, I can't just say it's okay. This, like, every time I see something more than once, and I've seen it 10 million times throughout my twin flame connection, I've seen it over and over and over again, and I still let it happen. And I'm like, no, I cannot let this go on. The reason, things are still repeating is because I haven't put my foot down. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean I cannot repeat another cycle. I cannot repeat a fucking other cycle. I just can't do it. Do you know what? I just can't. I can't. I'm neglecting myself, and I'm losing my energy by allowing this behavior. I'm like, I've said this before. If you don't train somebody, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but what I mean is, like, say for example, if you're in a relationship and your partner keeps leaving his socks on the floor, and you keep giving out to him about leaving the socks on the floor, but you keep picking up his fucking socks, he's never going to fucking learn, is he? And it's like fucking training a dog as well. Like, the dog is going to still do the bad behavior until you train it. And I don't mean this sounds so controlling. I don't mean this in a controlling way. I do not mean this. I don't want to change my twin flame. I just want him to, not take me for granted. Do you know what I mean? Just, like, that's all. It's just like, there's no such thing as try. You do or do not. Do you know what I mean? So, like, it's not that I want to train him to be better. I want him to see that you cannot treat me like shit and get away with it. Like, so therefore, no more until you decide to come back right. And that's a fact. But, like, if we keep going to, like, and this is the energy I was in, and we all do this. It's like, I know I'm repeating the pattern, but if I get a little taste of him, it's fine. So, once every 2 or 3 months, it's fine because I get to see him or I get to talk to him. Like, how teenage energy is that? And I was literally losing myself, losing my feminine power, losing my sovereignty, and losing my self-worth effectively by saying this. It was like, I will let him treat me like shit if I get to see him once or twice. No. This is not how it works. And you know what's going to happen if I keep doing that? He's going to continue to take me for granted. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I'm literally saying, it's okay to treat me like shit. It's okay to take me for granted. It's okay that you don't put effort in. And it's okay that you're not healing your shit. And it's okay that I'm not healing my shit. Union can only happen if we heal our fucking shit. It's the only way it's going to work. So I had to break the pattern. So ask yourself, like, the whole social media thing as well. Stalking their social media. Oh my God, it depletes you. It fucks you up. And you're draining your energy. Like, this is an energetic connection. So you chasing them, even if they don't know you're chasing them, by stalking their social media, that's still literally propelling them away. Your energy is propelling them away. Every time you contact them, they're like, she's there on the back burner, grand, I don't have to do anything again. Do you know, that's what they're effectively doing. It's literally saying, she'll always be there, or they'll always be there. So I don't have to, I just do the bare minimum. And, like, maybe one day, maybe when we're 90 or something, I'll be ready. Yeah, that's effectively how it's going to go. You're going to end up in your fucking 90s doing the same fucking repeated patterns. The two of you fucking, oh my God. So, like, literally, we have to pull back. We have to take our energy back. We have to stop stalking their social media. We have to literally become, like, this is another thing I keep telling people. You're supposed to be on mission. You and your twin flame have a divine mission together. This is the objective. You heal your shit, they heal their shit, and you come into divine mission together to literally share with humanity that, this is divine love, and show humanity that this love can be had. But you need to be on mission first. Like, I for a long time, even before I met my my twin flame in the physical, I had the energy in my mind going, right, so when I get into union, I'll be on mission. So you're literally twiddling your thumbs and you don't know what to do with your life, and you're like, oh my God, I have no direction, I have no plan. But when I meet my twin flame, I'll have a plan. And this is what we say. When I meet my twin flame, I'll have a plan. When I meet my twin flame, I'll be on mission. And when I meet my twin flame, he'll make me feel worthy. Doesn't work like that. You need to feel worthy first, and you need to be on mission first. If you're not on purpose path, and if you're not doing your inner work, then literally you're going to be waiting fucking years for union to happen. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on purpose path, and I'm doing the inner work, yeah, I still go into bad separation with my twin. Do you know what I mean? Because I kept fucking repeating cycles. That's why. Do you know what I mean? I kept allowing cycles to be repeated. So, like, you know, I was on purpose path. I was doing my inner work, but I was still repeating cycles. How am I supposed to allow union in if I'm not actually doing the proper work? Because repeating it, like, you have to remember, you can't heal if you're literally doing the same shit you always did. Are you submitting to a relationship in a codependent manner? Are you allowing them to control the dynamic? And that's what they're fucking doing. They're controlling the dynamic so that they don't lose control. Relationships aren't about fucking control. They're about equality, interdependence, you know, shared partnership. You know what I mean? Obviously they have to heal their issues around control because of their past relationships. But you have to heal your issues around being fucking controlled, being submissive and being codependent. This is effectively it. Like, a lot of us that are doing the chasing are in a codependent energy. We're in a fear-based energy. And all the ones that are running are afraid of commitment because of how their past relationships worked out. Because of their fear of being trapped, their fear that love is a trap. Real, true, healthy fucking love is conscious. It's interdependent. You know what I mean? You go in with an open mind, an equal mind. You go in with this 50-50 energy. You know what I mean? No one is the boss here. You're both the fucking boss. You're a power couple. You know what I mean? There's no superior, inferior. Like, you know, in our past relationships, we were inferior. We were controlled. We were abused. We lost ourselves. But going into an interdependent relationship with your twin flame means that no one loses themselves. That we're both actually in a sovereign energy. It's healthy because there's open communication and there's no fucking repeated cycles. And if you set a boundary, you're respected for it. Not fucking, shunned for it, not shamed for it, not treated like shit for it, or, not abandoned for it, whatever. Do you know what I mean? So you have to remain in your sovereignty. You have to come back to your sovereignty. You have to take your energy back. If you're acting like a teenager, chasing them, insecure, feeling if they react to my post or if they respond to my message, I'll feel good. Then you neglect your healing. And like, this is why the cycle happens. You get triggered because they don't reply. And then you're not healing your shit. And then they reply. And you're like, yes, we're fine. Everything's going to be fine. And then you're triggered again. Why are you triggered all the time? Because you keep looking for them to tell you you're pretty, tell you you're okay, tell you you're worth it. You have to figure that out on your own. We have to choose ourselves first. The worthiness comes from within. And if we're in this, if you don't love yourself, how do you expect your twin flame to love you? And I know people are triggered by when I say that. But I was in fucked up dynamics in the past. I felt so unworthy that I attracted narcissistic abuse. You attract what you feel. So if you're feeling like shit all the time, you're going to attract shit into your life effectively. So if you don't respect yourself, enough to set boundaries, to choose your sovereignty, then your twin flame isn't going to respect you either. It's mirrored energy. You're not respecting yourself, they're not going to respect you. If you start respecting yourself, they'll start chasing you. We all think as well, if I don't run after them, if I don't text them, they're going to forget about me. No. They feel the same way you do. So they're never going to forget about you. And you know what happens when you take back your energy? They kind of go, where the fuck did she go? She's not on the back burner anymore. Do you know what I mean? Fuck, am I after losing her? Do you know what I mean? And they come after you then. Because even if your twin flame turned around and goes, oh, they're gone now, it's fine. I'll get over it. I won't see her or hear from her. I'll be fine. My feelings will go away. That doesn't work like that. That happens in a 3D connection. In this 5D connection, the longer you're apart, the stronger the feelings fucking get. And that's a fact. So them not having you on the back burner stealing your fucking energy, they're going to start going, why is she okay without me? What's she fucking doing? Why is she glowing up? Why is she so amazing right now? Because I'm taking my power back. And like, you know, we're not leaving the connection. We're not letting go of the connection. We're letting go of our control of the outcome. We're choosing ourselves. We're choosing our power. And once we become sovereign, they become sovereign as well. As I said, it's mirrored energy. If you want them to be in their divine masculine energy, you need to be in your divine feminine energy. But if you're in your teenage energy, they're going to remain a teenager. And this cycle will continue to repeat over and over and over and over and over again until you grow a pair. Do you know what I mean? Grow a pair and get your shit back. Get your energy back. You know what I mean? Setting boundaries. Respecting yourself. Not allowing the same shit over and over again. This is what we do. And as I said, you know, they're not going to forget you. Like, if you're in this energy of, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough for them, you're literally going to sink back into that and continue to sink into that because you're waiting for them to tell you you're worthy. You need to find that worthiness yourself. Empower yourself. If you're so afraid that your twin flame is going to forget about you, become so fucking amazing that they're going to go, like, you're already amazing in their eyes anyway. But how about glowing up so much that they're kind of going, shit, definitely can't let her go now. Like, they're obviously in the energy anyway that they can't let you go because they're never going to let you go. That's a fact. But instead of shriveling up and becoming the unworthy piece, you know, the unworthy person that you think you are and drive them further away, become the amazing person you're here to be. And not just for them. Do it for you. You're on fucking mission. You're not just healing for you and your twin flame. You're healing for the future of humanity. Like, oh my God, the future children, your own children, future children, whatever. You know what I mean? Stop. Like, I'm sorry, but you not healing is selfish. It's actually selfish. You know what I mean? Because the way I see it, I know how hard it is to break out of our trauma bubble and to break out of that and to do the inner work and do the inner healing. But I know I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for the next person. Yes, I'm doing it for me. Obviously, I love that I'm glowing up. I love that I'm in a healthy energy. I love that I'm, you know, empowered. And I love that the cherry on the cake will be divine union with my twin flame. But the main objective, the main thing we're here for is fucking humanity. Oh my God. We're here to change the world. You know what I mean? Stop playing fucking small. Do you know, we're here for so much more. Use that as your pull forward. Do it for your kids. Do it for the future of humanity. Do it for your future children. Like, the one thing I keep saying to myself, if I can prevent one child from suffering the way I did, that's why I'm healing. I'm healing for love. I'm healing for myself. I'm healing for my twin flame. I'm healing for union. But my pull forward, my momentum forward is to know that if I can prevent one other human being, especially a child, from suffering the way I did, I will keep going. So do it for you and take that energy back. The only way you can empower yourself, do your mission and come into union is by doing that inner work and break the cycles. Anything that repeats itself is screaming at you to cop on and just to break the chain, break the pattern. And you have it in you to do that. And don't worry, because you taking a step back will mean they'll take a step towards you. But every time you take a step towards them, they're taking a step back. So, you know, you get me? Like, you wonder why you chase them and they run. How about chase yourself and they can chase that as well? As I said, like, you know, it's mirrored energy. So you step forward towards them, they step back. But if you step backwards, they'll step towards you. It's about calling it in and it's about attracting it in by doing that inner work and breaking those cycles. So thank you so much for listening today and I really hope this resonates. If it does, please like and share and please subscribe to my channel so I can reach as many people as possible. And if you'd like help on your journey, please book me for a free discovery call today. Nothing more than tapping your path. Also, I have another channel called Aligning with Angie where I share a guided meditation every week. The info for that is in the description box. And I'm doing an inner child healing workshop on the 4th of March at 6 p.m. Ireland UK time. It's this 19-minute workshop for anyone who has issues around self-worth, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, any of those kind of things. It'd be really helpful to join. I'm doing a guided hypnosis as well, which will be really fun. So if you want information for that, please comment below.